Старая залупа нахуй. Ну, у нас обычная залупа. Ну, нормально. Обычно лучше, чем старая, блядь. Пополнить все, блядь. Пополнить нахуй. Короче, судя по всему, отыграть хорошего персонажа, блядь, намного проще, чем вот я вот то, что читал, там стримеры говорили, типа, блядь, надо играть плохого пидораса, блядь. Добрый, тяжелее, ебать. Сыворотка, нахуй. Взяли, сколько стоит? Тащишь, пиздец. 1, 4, 15, 15. Видимо, их так много-то еще и будет, ну... Блять, погнали. Что-то у меня понятно. Собака нахуй учит, блять. Что нахуй? С той стороны, блять. Ну, за эту сторону-то будем-то нет. Кровь, блядь, где она? На воде, что ли, блядь, или что?
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Наркоманы ебаные. Старая коса. Мне кажется, двуручное оружие здесь типа намного пизжи нахуй. 99. Блять, 45. Нахуй вообще.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Здорово, Райс. Блин, если мы так совсем драться, то это вообще сарказм. Это корефан того, блядь, этого. Тома, блядь. Магазин, блядь. Старая палец, что это значит? А, это оружие.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by Scal?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. You'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Да, что тут, блядь, объяснять-то? Ну, какой-то интеллигент у нас, блядь, какая-то борода, блядь, есть. Ну, мы ухоженный. Вряд ли мы какой-то тунеядец с завода, блядь. Потому что тот такой вообще какой-то, блядь, седой, ебаный, блядь, на всю голову.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Разбираться. Ну, мы либо какой-нибудь, блядь, врач, либо какой-нибудь ученый, либо какая-нибудь такая
I cannot enter.
хуйня там. Полицейский, ну, вряд ли. В то время, я думаю, была форма какая-то и бород. Вообще бород нельзя было носить. Хотя военных, блядь, хуй знает, может быть, тоже нельзя было. Хотя вот это врача как бы сын, ну, борода пусть будет, ну, и очень интересно. Блядь.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Уилл, и он,
Duly
ну,
noted.
блядь, Уилл остался нахуй.
And the woman? What? Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain.
Ну, это, кстати, прикольно для врача, что то, что мы...
Dr.
там-
Reed, marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth.
Ну,
but
блядь, как еще
a
называется,
myth
сука, блядь?
walks among us. The
Отсос?
Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
And for that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt.
Блядь. Главное, чтобы
Join my
Уилл в
staff
очках не
at
оказался
Pembroke
нахуй
Hospital.
пидорасом, блядь.
As a physician,
Либо мы его не загрызли.
I suspect you'll not
Стрёмно,
find a
я
better
считаю.
post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother.
Ты уебался.
But alas, that was
Блин,
before
матери, тебя, блядь,
contracting
ты
this
свою сестру загрыз, блядь, ты чё, к матери вернулся, блядь?
affliction.
Dr.
Колдушка, что
Reed,
ли, блядь, с колдушкой?
take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during
Блядь, чувак,
daylight
ходи нахуй,
hours.
Гарри Поттер с усами.
You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
Конечно, соглашаемся, блядь, чё?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Сейчас к военному враче, блядь, так ночью и Вомпер, блядь.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find
Не,
a
врачу охуенно похуй, блядь.
good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes.
Да, конечно, как эти события так все вместе
Here
совпали,
at
блядь.
Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea,
Welcome
immediately.
aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Ну да, давай так-то, блин, бабу так-то, блядь, тяжело нести такую хуйню-то. Ну, я, наверное, буду тырить как бы такого антидоктора, блядь.
Rotten or crusty, each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river, dry it all.
Здорово, блядь.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insult me again and I'll put an end to your misery right now.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Ну, вроде я это хотел.
Bastard! Didn't have the guts to fuck me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Доктор Рид будет, что ли? Нет, ну, блядь, не хотел его ебать, как бы, базару ноль, ну... Черт ебаный, блядь. Мне, блядь, похуй, кого он там прирезал, конечно, блядь. Прав он был, не прав, блядь, ну, нахуй. Я вот решил так. Сука, ебал вот ножом, нахуй, готов это.
To embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
Кто базарит? Кто сказал, помощь нужна?
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse.
I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
Я не знаю, влияет тут какие-то мнения, суждения, блядь, или вообще будет ли какой-то, если я не спрошу.
I would like to ask a few questions first.
Я бы в жизни бы нихуя бы не спросил. Сейчас мне надо отойти.
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
Ты какая-то нахуй эмоциональная.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once.
This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
It is the last thing I
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Блядь, сколько
Actually,
времени
yes.
прошло?
We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Another night with the glorious battalion.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
It's here again.
It's locked, all right.
Жестко.
It's locked.
Пиздат у меня. Ебанули мне прям.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin. The flower's dying. It needs water.
Какого хера? Интересно. пожалуй, на этом мы сохранимся и продолжим в следующий раз.